Hello, my name is Tim Gaspar with Gaspar Insurance Services. We're an insurance firm that handles insurance for small and medium-sized business owners. Today we're going to talk a little bit about workers' compensation insurance and some of the things you should know about in regards to filing claims and the claims process. In some states, workers' compensation insurance is the law. If you hire even one employee under your supervision or on your payroll, you have to have workers' compensation insurance. The fines for not having it, depending on your state, can be very substantial. Even if you don't have any employees, if you hire subcontractors and they don't have their own workers' compensation insurance, depending on your state, there's a pretty good chance that you might have to go ahead and get a workers' compensation policy to cover them. A workers' compensation policy generally covers any injuries that your worker sustains while they're on the job. Now, the first thing you want to do when you get your workers' compensation policy is make sure that you find the workers' compensation claims kit. This is typically sent to you by the workers' compensation insurance company and will usually be clearly labeled as the claims kit. Make sure you have this somewhere where it's readily accessible and where you know where it is, because for most businesses, you're going to need it at some point. Now, in the event of a claim, you want to make sure that you get medical attention for the employee first and foremost. So this can be calling 911, or if it's not as serious, it could be as easy as just calling your insurance agent or calling the workers' compensation carrier for a nearby clinic and going ahead and sending that person over to get checked out, just to be absolutely safe. After you've gone ahead and made sure that your employee is okay and that they're healthy and that they've gotten adequate medical attention, you want to go ahead and fill out that workers' compensation claims paperwork to go ahead and file the claim. These can be pretty lengthy at times, so you might want to call your insurance agent just to get some assistance in regards to how to fill it out. Once you have it filled out, there's typically going to be a fax number or an email address to go ahead and send that paperwork in to get the claims process started. Typically, the insurance company will assign a claims person to the case within 24 hours or so, assign a case number, and get the process started for you. Now, in regards to the workers' compensation claim, there's a couple different directions it can go. If it's a relatively small claim, like let's say a chef cuts his finger in a restaurant and requires a stitch or two, and he or she is eager to get back to work, the claim can be closed relatively quickly. The workers' compensation insurance company can go ahead and cut the check to the company or the hospital that did the stitches, pay for the claim, the employee goes back to work, and everybody's happy. This would be a relatively small claim and relatively quick to take care of within a week or two. However, if an employee has a serious injury, where they're seriously injured, or let's say they can't work for a while, the claim can drag on for quite a while. Now, if you have a situation where a claim stays open for more than a year, or let's say it just seems like an unreasonable amount of time, or you even think that fraud is involved, you definitely want to get your insurance agent involved at that point so they can go ahead and address it accordingly. I'm Tim Gaspar with Gaspar Insurance for Business.com, making sure that you have the right business insurance coverage for the right price.